I'm coming right out of the gate and saying this. Gears of War Tactics is a good game. Good game. Gears of War Tactics was a real treat. The more time I spent with the game, the more and more I found myself becoming wrapped up into customizing my squad, collecting loot, and trying out new strategies to win. This is a turn-based strategy game done amazingly well. So let's kick this review off by talking just a little bit about the story. So this entry in the Gears of War series is set, I believe, 14 years before the very first Gears of War. So we get a little extra lore before the actual Gears of War series started, which I think is incredible. So with this game, you play as Gabe Diaz, a gear who left his rising ranks just to be a simple mechanic for the COG machine. You are then tasked by your leader, I can't remember his name, but just know this dude is a dickhead, to track down and kill Ukon, the main Locust baddie who has some magic juice to power up his Locust boys, and he keeps himself powered up with his magic juice as well. You realize upon an early encounter, you cannot kill Ukon directly. So instead, you decide to bolster your forces and train before the fight. This is where the story spends most of its time. I found the story to be okay at best. Not groundbreaking, but it does good enough to keep the game progressing forward. And without spoiling too much of the story, we'll stop there and we'll go in more details about the game mechanics and the game systems. With this game being a turn-based strategy, I would guess it'll turn a lot of people off, even fans of the Gears of War series. However, I strongly urge you still give this game a try. Heck, I myself am not the biggest turn-based strategy fan, however, I had loads of fun. By far, my favorite aspect of the game is the customization. You have the ability to customize your soldier from their hairstyle, tattoos, markings, and there's loads more of other physical features you can tweak on each soldier. Along with customizing their physical appearance, you have a really detailed customization of weapons and armor, making each character truly unique if your imagination allows it. Seeing your squad of 4 custom-made soldiers walking to the vehicle upon setting out to their next mission feels badass. Acquiring legendary armor and also acquiring legendary weapon attachments is extremely satisfying. I hope to see something similar like this in other Gears of War titles. In between the main story, Gears Tactics has you run side missions. These side missions will put those units on a cooldown timer, meaning you can't use the same people during the next side mission. And at the start, I hated this. However, as my units progressed in power, I really started to love this feature. It gave me the opportunity to try new builds, and I realized the build I was going for on my main characters was complete trash. So this branching out really helped me learn a more optimal build for my main characters. Lastly, the boss battles in this game are top notch. They're big, they're scary, and they have unique mechanics to keep the pacing of combat fun and engaging. Quite frank, these were some of the best boss battles I feel like I've played in a video game in a long time. If there hasn't been enough positivity in this video for you already, then you are in luck. This next section is going to be more good things, followed by the bad things. Voice acting in this game is stellar. I found the emotional reflection in the voices to accurately match what's visually happening on screen with the characters. Along with great voice acting, you'll get top-notch gear weapon sound effects, those ever so sweet punchy sounds and loud pounds from the guns. Also with that intensely satisfying skull crack sound effect after popping an enemy's head, they 10 out of 10 nailed the sound in this game for me. Now, in terms of optimization, the game ran amazing. Even on ultra settings, they're the most epic moments. Now, I do play with the GTX 1080 i7 77K 16 gigs of RAM, and like I said, I had zero issues running this game on ultra. Oh yeah, the graphics are gorgeous in this game too. I've always been a big fan of the art style for Gears of War, just how all the different weapons and armor look. It just gives it a really gritty feel. to be honest, I'm having a hard time coming up with bad things about this game, so this list is gonna be small. It's a turn-based strategy game and the story's just okay. That's it. So, my overall thoughts for Gears of War Tactics. I love this game. And I'm not even a huge turn-based strategy game guy, but I really love this game. I would totally recommend for you to give it a try. Now, I did download this off the Xbox Game Pass, which only paid 15 bucks a month. So, I mean, that might be worth a shot for you to look into that. But hey, what do you think about Gears of War Tactics? Did you play it? Are you gonna play it? Does this game interest you? And also, if you like the video, definitely leave a like on it, and don't forget to subscribe. Always keep an eye out for my next video coming up. And I'm also gonna leave links to my social media, Twitch, all the good stuff down in the video description, so check that out as well. But as always, peace!